Questions and comments. The Honourable Member for Halifax.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This is an exciting idea, the idea of creating a national park in an urban space, and I've been waiting for this legislation because it's been promised for a while. And I have to say I've been waiting for this speech because the bill was just tabled on Friday, the departmental briefing was yesterday, and I haven't even had time to do a proper analysis of this bill. So I was really looking forward to the speech today to figure out some details about it. I'm very disappointed that the minister is not the first to speak to this. I didn't say that she's not the first to speak to this. And I'm also disappointed that more than half the speech was about the conservation plan and not about this park. I have so many questions, but here's my question that I'd love answered right now. We have a National Parks Act that says maintenance or restoration of ecological integrity, ... shall be the first priority of the minister. The Ontario Parks Act, where this park is located, says that these areas shall be managed to maintain their ecological integrity. And the Rouge Park Management Plan says the vision of the park as its primary focus is the continuing health and integrity of natural systems and habitats and protecting the ecological integrity of the Rouge watershed. This bill before us says the minister must take into consideration the protection of natural ecosystems. How is it that taking consideration of a natural ecosystem is actually going to fulfill the focus of all these other policies and pieces of legislation?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I am very disappointed that the critic for the NDP didn't take the time to actually read the bill. As she said, it was tabled on Friday, and as she quite rightly stated, there was a briefing yesterday, and unfortunately, I guess she couldn't make the time to attend that, or the answers to her questions would have been in there. If she did listen to my speech, she would have actually heard, Mr. Speaker, that this bill will provide the greatest protection that the Rouge has ever had in its history. Mr. Speaker, one of our priorities is to make sure that we protect our environment, protect it for our future. And as I said in my opening remarks, this has been something that's been a 30-year task. It's been 30 years in the making between all levels of government. And I must say, I'm very pleased and I'm very thankful for all levels of government, the federal, provincial, municipal, and all the stakeholders who have come together to make this a reality. Mr. Speaker, this is truly a historic moment for Canada. This is a unique park that is the first one in an urban area. It is a model, and it will be treated slightly differently because of the realities that are presented in the park. For example, Mr. Speaker, they have something called highways. It's called development. They have something called hydro corridors. They have something called railways. These are things that are developments that are in place. And unfortunately, the NDP, instead of being known as the New Democratic Party, is being now known as the No Development Party because it seems that they're against everything, Mr.